Hi everyone, this is Deborah. It's 84 degrees here today where I live, and last week it was freezing, okay? But this video is about penile implants. I have two funny stories, so please stay with me. Okay, the first one is about a relative of mine, a far off relative. He's no longer on this earth, so I can talk about it. He had asked his sister to borrow some money. He needed to go to the hospital for an operation. And this is how I remember it. Like I said, I'm the oldest in my family, the oldest. And I'm out of breath because I am on antibiotics and now I am perspiring. And I just realized it was 84 degrees in this house, so I had to turn on the AC. But back to the implant. So she just shows up at the hospital, and this is in Southwest Virginia. And she's sitting in the waiting room, and all of a sudden, she figures out it was for his penile implant. Now, this particular relative looked like he'd already died. You know, he was very, very old. She was livid that she paid for a penile implant. All right, my next story is about my sister who has passed. She was an RN in Harrisonburg, and she was very religious. She was in church 3 times a week, and even during my wedding, she was in Jerusalem. I gave her the pass. That was more important than her coming and attending my wedding. But when she was doing her patient rounds, she was washing a patient, you know, I forgot what they call that, out of the bowl. There's a word for it, but she was washing him in his genital area. All of a sudden, the hydraulics came up and scared her to death. So she runs down the hall, and I think from that day forward, she started working in the administration's office. Yeah, because she was not as, how do I say, knowledgeable about sex than I was. She was not. No, not by any means. So yeah, that's my penile implant stories. Yeah, she went to administration. Yeah, she was working for the DIA, which in Washington, D.C., when she got out of high school. Her and I had one of the highest civil service scores that they'd ever seen. I was shocked because I skipped during the SATs. I want to know part of that. And I went right into police work as well. So I hope you enjoyed this story time. Bye.